Hey guys, back again to King Nell. Um, got for you today some deck profiles and an extra deck, I guess, for pretty much any of them. Got the Agents, Black Knight, which is Dragoonides and Black Wings together, and Fabled Dark Worlds with Fable. Call it the Fable Fiend. Let's start off with Fable Fiend. Here we go. And just so you know, I don't use proxies, but I'll tell you the cards I don't have and the ones I need, plus tips. So here we go. Those cases, if they sell them at your locals, cost like $1. These right here, plus clear plastics, like $1 for 100. Just if you're wondering. Grappa, 2, need a third. Snow, got 2. Basically, what they're trying to do with the new Dark Worlds is split it half and half. Discard, some of them are discard to special summon, and then some are your opponent makes you discard, which is Snow, Cerulli, Grappa, the new card, it's called Ultimum or some Lumina, I can't remember what it's called. They make you discard, which is you discard it, but you have to use their effect. So going on, I only have 2 of each right now. 2 beige, love him. 2 bronze, Cerulli, again 2 scars. Even if I had a third Dark World deck, I would only use 2, just because he himself is not a very good card, but his effect is pretty good. Just he's not a good card. 2 Ultros, because I don't have Ravens. 1 gold, 1 silver. 1 is enough of each. Solkius, just to throw in some little Fable special summon flair, and you could discard with him. Ashenvale, 1 Ganashia, 1 Pegasus, 2 Dark World Deals, 2 Lightnings, 2 Gates, just because I don't have a third. 2 Gateways, just because 3 is too much. Find myself not even having sometimes a monster special summon, or trying to discard, and then like he special summons himself anyway. So 1 or 2 is best. 1 Terra, 1 Foolish. I might put another. 1 Mystical, 1 Monster. I don't have pots because I just don't have pots. I'm gonna take out an Allure and probably, I don't know, for a pot card, probably the most staple card. 1 Dark Scheme, 1 Mind Crush, 1 Deck, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Dark Bribe. If I had another pot, I'd take this out. And 1 Forces of Darkness. That's it for that one. Black Knight. Love this deck. This is the deck I work on the most, but it's probably the weakest one, so here we go. 1 Leviathan. Can't special summon too much with him, so just 1, not 2 or 3. 1 Simorg. I would have 2. I have a Dark Armed instead right now, but gonna get 1 soon. 1 Mistletoe, because he's a dragon, even though you can special summon. There's not a lot of good level 8s you can special summon, or 7s because of him. If he had something else would work better, but right now 1. 1 Zapdos, 1 Gale, only 1. I need another Phalanx, 2 Shuras, 2 Boras. I keep it at 2 because I have like half and half of 1 deck, and if you try to go 3, usually you like just cancel out each other's effects. Minotums, 2 Ducks, 2 Atlas, 2 Mistrals, 1 Legionnaire, just because he's a level 3, and there's not really that much good level 3 Blackwing Dragoonides. There's Kalut, but Kalut is just a throwaway card, and I don't like using Bio to combine with Kalut and all that. and then you would need Sirocco, so that gets into a big mess because of that. So Legionnaire, best card. If you're running a Simorg deck or a Dark Wind deck, as they call it, or whatever. So Legionnaire is my favorite. 3 Mysticals on this deck because 1, I don't have more than 1 pot, and 2, because your monsters become spells and traps. Sometimes it's helpful. 1 Foolish, 1 Allure. I might put in another Foolish instead of a Mystical, just because you find yourself throwing a lot of monsters to the graveyard, trying to special summon out of there, just like Dark World decks. So, and also Agents, which I'm going to show next. So that's always a good card. Mind Control, just so you could use their monsters to synchro and whatever. 1 Book, kind of a staple back then, but still like using it. 1 Monster Reborn, obviously. 1 Heavy Storm, obvious, but even more obvious with all the spells and traps. 2 Icarus, Magic Cylinder. I love using this card. You can see the fold in it, but one of my favorite cards ever. 1 Delta Crow, 1 Ked, 1 Saku, 1 Solemn. If I had a Solemn Warning, which comes out soon, take out that Sakuretsu Armor. 1 Bottomless, 1 Dark Illusion, Mirror Force, and Torrential. Half this deck is staples, but you know, Agents, probably the easiest deck to use. I can't take that card out. Hold on, guys. There you go. 1 Christia. I don't like using more than 1. I don't know. I say 2 or 3 is too much, just because you need 4, and sometimes you just be special summoning cards out of the graveyard anyways, and you don't draw him till later in the game sometimes. So I don't know. I just don't like using 2. 2 Hyperions. I need a 3rd. 2 Earths. 2 Jupiters. Oh, what's my other Jupiter? 2 Venus. 2 Shine Balls. Once again, Saturn, just because I don't have one of the others. Mercury's, because I don't have the others. Mars. 2 Shining Angels. Again, I need to buy a 3rd Agent deck, but for now, it's still good. It's still functional. They still all work, just the effects are a little bit better. 1 Herald. I tried using Effect Veiler, but he's not really that good in this kind of deck. Tested him out. Herald's better, more synchros, more XYZs, more, you know, and plus you could discard another monster to use his effect. So you got 2 guys in your graveyard and you're like, oh, I might use Monster Reborn on him, so, you know, good card. 1 Honest, obviously. 2 Divine Punishments, because I don't have a Solemn Warning hasn't come out yet, and I don't want to buy an Ultra. So these 3, obviously. Torrential, Mirror, Bottom. I always love using Magic Cylinder. Solemn, Call, obviously. 3 Sanctuaries, obviously. Swords, 1 cards. I don't like using 2. 1 Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Smashing Ground, because I don't have another pot. Terra, Dark, Mystical, 1 pot, and 1 Valhalla. Pretty much run through these 3 decks. Cards you might need. First of all, buy 3 of each deck of the structured decks. Second of all, usually the cover card or the best card of each new pack goes in perfectly with these kind of decks. So I'll show you the extra deck for these, for my decks. Pretty much the same cards. Black Rose, best level 7 monster ever. Utopia, best rank 4 monster right now, I think. Dragoonity, Gabolg for my Dragoonity Knights, love him. Fairwood Unicorn for the Dark Roads. Urquiza's because I don't have a Brionic. Zenmeister. I don't know. He's a good effect, good level, good attack, good everything pretty much. Infernity Doom Dragon for the dark monsters I have. I like his effect. You don't really have to attack to wipe someone's life points out. Dragon Archery, one of the best level 8s ever. Blackwing Dragon for the Blackwing deck. Scrap Archfiend, strongest level 7 monster ever, I think. He's even stronger than level 6. No, he's the only one that's better than him, pretty much. That isn't rank level 8. Is Yugioh Guardian, but he's forbidden. So Scrap Archfiend's still pretty good. Stardust, love him. Wayne because I don't have a Catastor. Grinosaurus. People say, oh, use Levier, use cards like that, or Terabyte. But Grinosaurus actually is still pretty good. He's a fire, which could lead you to some good cards. There's a lot of new fire cards coming out, like Evilites or Evil Swords. So Grinosaurus is not bad. Plus, you wipe out 1,000 each attack. So good. Gachi staple in Agents, and you can put them in any deck that has level 2s pretty much. Blackwing Armwing, Decisive Armor, Gaia, Miststorm, and my favorite, Steel Swarm Roach. Yeah, that speaks for itself. Thanks for watching the video, guys.